In the complicated battle against terrorism, the Justice Department is seeking new and expanded surveillance powers. This raises some constitutional questions, but the U.S. government has already put into effect new powers to detain without charges some potential suspects. And as CBS's Wyatt Andrews reports, the number of detainees is growing.
The administration is asserting emergency police powers to detain immigrants for any reasonable period without criminal charges. The proclamation from the Attorney General gives the FBI time to question the 115 detainees now in custody.
When circumstances require us to use the full force and effect of the order, we will do so. I make no apology. I make no apology for being forceful.
The FBI hopes to gain leverage over any accomplices of the hijackers who might still be in the country on expired visas. Last week, the FBI held these two men on immigration violations in Texas while gathering the evidence naming the men material witnesses. The administration is also proposing what it calls the Mobilization Against Terrorism Act. Under it, the Attorney General would have powers to, quote, certify that an alien might facilitate terrorism or endanger the national security. That certification could not be reviewed by any court. In fact, habeas corpus protections against unlawful detention would be suspended until the certified suspect faced deportation.
Somehow that person needs to be able to defend against the evidence.
Civil libertarians and immigration lawyers believe it's pushing the Constitution to restrict court review.
What those terrorists last week exactly intended to accomplish was to bring America to its knees. And we need to guard against doing that to ourselves.
The immigration status of the hijackers is also being checked for what that might show about vulnerability. Several of the hijackers' visas had expired, a condition called out of status. Those hijackers were never tracked down because the truth is millions of immigrants might be out of status at any given time. Wyatt Andrews, CBS News, Washington.